Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Diablo II Resurrected with me, Jerupidus. And I have some exciting news for today. Today is my 400th video I've uploaded to YouTube. That is a lot. I think it's been a little bit less than a year since I started uploading. And to celebrate that, today we are going to throw the game back to the old school graphics. I've been saying I would do it for a while, and I do want to do that. The problem is it looks pretty bad, and like the Honest Game trailer says, it's going to instantly age both you and me by 1,000 years. So let's go ahead and put it on. Oh man, look at that aspect ratio. This is fantastic. Now the game, in its original state, runs at about 27 FPS, so it's gonna look a little bit jerky. And something that we've got to tackle today is going back for the gidbinn. So why don't we go ahead and jump into the Flare Jungle and go find that. And I'm really hoping it's going to be really close by to the waypoint, but we'll see. I, like, literally can't tell at all what's happening. Hopefully this, putting these old graphics on doesn't get me killed. It is very hard to go back once you've experienced the new graphics. Like, this is pretty rough, I would say. I will take that ring, though. Alright, and Ilzad did a great job of clearing that up all on his own. Now, we're not going to redo the Swampy Pit, we're just going to find the gidbinn, and I think what I'll do is just cut until we find it. Alright, it looks like we found it. Now, will it actually drop this time? I would really appreciate it if it would. Yep, there's the Flare Dungeon, but we don't want to go in there, we just want the gidbinn. Oh, that's probably him, Rothart the Howler. Let's go. Boom, we did it.
This blade shall pierce the heart of evil.
It will pierce the heart of evil. Oh, I'm very happy about that. Let's get back to town. And now the quest log says, return the gidbinn to Ormus, and that's exactly what we're gonna do.
You have done well, noble.
Thank you so much.
This magic.
And let's check out our magic ring. We get the Bone Turn. 8% chance to cast level 3 Chain Lightning, 5 to Dex, Cold Resist 11, 1 to Mana after each kill, and 12% better chance of getting magic items. That would be good if we didn't have stuff like the Stone of Jordan and this Shadow Loop, which is pretty amazing, at least resistance-wise. So let's just go ahead and sell it back to him. Because this magic ring does me no good either. We'll go ahead and identify that, but we're just going to get rid of it. Let's get some potions going here. And now we can continue the matter at hand, which is actually finishing the act. And I have to say, this is actually legitimately pretty rough. It's hard to tell what's even going on most of the time, but it's weird because the upgraded graphics initially to me didn't seem that jarring because they're kind of just how I remember the game looking, despite the fact that it always looked like this. It's just how it looked to me at the time. This is the Kurast Causeway. That means there's going to be a couple optional dungeons up here. But we may or may not be able to do them if they are filled with magic immunes, but let's find out. Wow, look at all these skull piles. That's like a lot of them. It's like a pile of them, if you will. It's unfortunate that's a damaged War Scepter. That could have been interesting to check out. I love my Suicide Branch, but we could conceivably do better. That being said, 50% faster cast rate is really hard to beat. It is just actually unbelievably good. One thing I'm really enjoying is how silly the hammers look. Like, they don't even really look magical, right? Like, they just look like actual hammers. Ooh, Vipers, those could be a little dangerous. Let's make sure we've got our hammers in the air. Ooh, hold up. Socketed mage plate. 3 sockets? Oh, that's gonna be our Enigma! If we ever find the runes, which we definitely won't. I don't mean to be pessimistic, but the chances of those high runes dropping is... Let's just put it this way. You'd be better off buying lottery tickets. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, Ilzan, let's back off. These are insane, oh my god. I'm gonna need to get a full belt of potions to deal with this, I think. Right, I was really hoping not to have to deal with anything completely insane, but I guess I should have known. Look at that. Look at that damage. That is ridiculous. Let's see if we can corner her. There we go. All right. Yeah, we can use a few healing potions. And I'm going to take that magic item because I feel like I earned it. That was pretty intense, but that mage blade is probably the most exciting thing we've found so far. The problem, of course, once again, is the high runes that we need to create Enigma. But Enigma is one of your absolute, like, endgame pieces of gear. That was a little scary, too. Wow. I'm mostly just super scared because things are so, I don't know, hard to make sense of. With these old graphics, I can't really tell what's going on, particularly, and when things get hectic, you really can't just use your eyes. You have to just go by feel, I feel like. Want that gold, why not? And let's hit the other one. The nice thing was there were no magic immunes in there, so I appreciate that. Magic Grand Charm, I'll take it. And I'm really hoping this all goes smoothly, but I have no idea. Get him, Ilzan. Good job, buddy. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be nuts. I'm going to back off a little bit, I think. Wow, and amplify damage? Okay. Let's back off a little bit and wait for our health to recover. Ooh, Holy Shield is down. Let's get that back up. Okay, wow. Yeah, this place isn't messing around, but on Hell, basically nothing is. Oh my god, fanaticism, that's really scary. Okay, that went super smooth.
I am overburdened.
And that looks like the whole thing. Let's get out of here. Let's get this curse off of us, shall we? There it goes. Just make sure our Holy Shield is good to go, and let's continue to Travancore. Armor Shrine over here. I guess that couldn't hurt, although it doesn't seem like I can actually click on it. But, you know, it is crazy to think about how much content I've actually uploaded. Like, that's more than one video a day for a year. So I sincerely hope that you've been enjoying them. If you have, go ahead and leave me a comment, and if you're watching and you're not already subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button, because it really helps me out. You know, I'm a really small channel, I don't have a lot going on, and so if you're having fun watching, I would really appreciate it. And I will say this, it feels really good to be posting my 400th video, and it looks like this. It's really everything that I hope the channel would be. So I'm just feeling really good today. It just feels like an important milestone for me. All right, let's check out the left side. I think my favorite thing about this old aspect ratio... Well, let me start by saying that basically all of my favorite things are going to be in this aspect ratio. Ooh, there's my waypoint. Perfect. Let's go ahead and grab it. And there's only one more, which is going to be the Durance of Hate level 2, which will be on our way to Mephisto. But what I was going to say is, my favorite thing about this is that when you open two separate menus, I'll do this really quickly while we're kind of safe, it just takes up the whole screen. Like, you can't even see anything that's going on. And I have to say, I just absolutely love that. Ooh, we must be coming up on the council. There goes Viper Vex. Yep, quest log says kill the High Council. That's exactly what we're going to do. And fortunately for us, we managed to get our resistances cranked all the way up to maximum before coming here, which is pretty important. They are, like every other time, going to have really strong magic attacks, but on Hell, they're just going to be even more nuts. Take that Flawless Diamond, why not? We still kind of haven't finished everything in here, though, and I want to do that before I take on the High Council, I think. Vilethorn the Mauler, huh? Let's get him. Seems like I can't really click on anything over here, so we're just going to have to leave it be. I get it. It's up on the causeway. Let's go back and grab some of this stuff. We do need the healing potion, so we can take those. Don't think I need to worry about a regular magic maul, though. All right, we'll go all the way behind. Wow. Oh, I don't have Holy Shield up. Okay, let's get that back up. This guy's aura must be coming from one of the High Council members. I do like when auras are apparent on things, but you can't really see what actually has the aura. Something I mentioned a long time ago in this playthrough is that the best part about auras is that they buff your party, and the same is true for monsters. Alright, let's go take on the High Council now. Have to go in the front door, I suppose. Ooh, and there he goes. That's one of the council members. I'm definitely nervous for this part because the low FPS, it just makes me scared. Like, it feels like your life orb jumps around even more than usual. Alright, what was that? Column's Flail? Perfect. I'm not even going to bother with Ilzon because he's just going to die instantly. Alright, look at all this stuff. Let's go ahead and get a bunch of this crap sold. Alright, now that we finally got all the magic items over here cleaned up, let's grab the flail and let's get back to town and create the Column's Will so we can smash that compelling orb. Let's go ahead and transmute it. And bam, we've got Column's Will. Let's go smash that orb and get inside the Durance. I've got to go ahead and put this on. Boom, there we go. And honestly, this whole area with the skulls in the walls and stuff actually looks pretty good. My character does not, but everything else kind of does. It looks really sweet. Alright, so there's only one more quest left to go in Act 3, and that's to go kill Mephisto. So let's get to it, and let's make sure that I remember to actually put my suicide branch back on. I think that would make a lot of sense. And here we are in the Durance of Hate. Oh, man. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed and pretty happy to have already come this far on Hell difficulty. Oh my god, champion undead Stickendals. I was really, really terrified, and then immediately relieved. I hope there aren't too many more of those in here, but we'll see. Oh my god, lots more. Yep. Drupadus was slain by undead Stickendal. That's going to happen a lot. So let's go ahead and get back down there. Alright, my body's going to be right over there, but we're just going to let Ilzon handle this, I think, so we don't get killed again. Sneaky, sneaky. Is nobody here? I guess my hammers got them after I died. That's always nice. Makes things much, much easier. Let's make sure we've got everything on. Everything looks good, but let's get some potions back in our belt. Okay. I can't decide if I hate those or magic immunes more. At least the magic immunes, I guess I get the chance to run away from. Yep, so many. Oh my god. Get him, Ilzon. You can do it. Oh boy. Alright, let's get a full belt of potions. And I am going to stubbornly clear this place out entirely. Yep, I already hear them. And you just don't know. Oh my god. You just don't know if you're going to be able to hit them where you're standing, and particularly on this version of the graphics. However, I don't want to sit here and blame the graphics for me dying. That was definitely my fault. I think I rushed in there too much. Magic Cloudy Sphere, I will take that. That'll be worth a lot of money, and we could use it because we just lost a bunch of money by dying. Fortunately, though, despite all the trials and tribulations we've had with this act, we're actually doing very well on gold. Sitting on a nice stash of about 2 million. I have to believe it's one of those things that your eyes will just become attuned to. I mean, I know mine were when I originally played it. But, like, for example, I have a really hard time seeing those guys in the corners. I know they're there because I'm engulfed in flames. But other than that, it's, oh my god, it's more of them. Yep, those things are just so unbelievably damaging. I suppose I shouldn't have expected it to be any different on Hell, but I was hoping after having a little bit of an easier time with at least versions of those Stiggin dolls earlier that it wouldn't be so bad in here, but yeah, those things definitely will just wreck you instantly. Yep, there they go. I don't even know where Ilzan is. Oh, he's trapped. That does not help. Does not really help me, Ilzan. But it's mostly just a matter of throwing some hammers in the air and running away. That seemed to work pretty well. Yep, those things instantly hit for roughly 500 damage. Zombies, on the other hand, are no threat at all. Like, look at that. Ooh, rare demon hide gloves? That could end up being good. It is certainly a possibility.
I need mana.
Right, I need my aura up, so why don't we town portal? Which will allow me to sell some stuff, but also have the benefit of getting Ilzan back by my side where I need him. Very, very badly. It's funny, I wonder if it's the aspect ratio or what, but it definitely feels like my base run speed is faster. Oh my god. God, those guys are a nightmare. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Alright, are we holding too many potions? We definitely are. Let's get rid of some of these. And keep clearing this floor. That is just crazy, isn't it? My life just evaporates. I'm gonna kill everything else and let Ilzan deal with these guys, mostly, I think. If I possibly can. Hopefully he doesn't ever get stuck anywhere, but you know how mercenaries are. They are not the brightest of the bunch. Yep, I'm just like preemptively casting hammers just to try and keep the Stiggin dolls from getting all the way to me. Seemed to work there, but we'll see. I really would like to not die again. And I'm definitely curious about how Mephisto is going to go, but if any of the other acts are any indication, we're going to be able to kill him in like 3 seconds. Little Stiggin dolls, however, kill us instantly. I wonder if that means we're like Mephisto Stiggin dolls, where he's like, oh no, not this again. Alright, there's level 2, and it does look like we've completed this, so let's go ahead and get down there. No more Stiggin dolls, please. Please, please, please. Maulers are totally fine. Ooh, a socketed War Scepter? Let's check that out. Just +1 to Vigor and 1 socket? No, thank you. See if we can help Ilzan from here. Yes. Ice Wolf.
I need mana.
Oh, and he of course has mana burn, because why wouldn't he? Try and pick up some rejuvenation potions, but they've been a little bit hard to come by lately. Hopefully my luck on that will change soon.
I am overburdened.
Alright, I do think I want to sell that rare Hydra Skull, so why don't we go ahead and get to town? Alright, let's grab that and keep going. Ooh, an F rune. I'll take that. But yeah, in order to create the armor I was talking about earlier, we would need both a Jaw rune and a Bear rune. Ith runes are totally fine. Enigma is Jaw, Ith, Bear. And both Jaw and Bear are just ridiculously rare. Absolutely absurdly. Which is fine. You know, the things you make out of them are insanely strong, so they should be hard to come by. But the frustrating thing for me about it, and runes in general, is that you can't do anything to kind of specifically target them. It's literally you just have to brute force it. Which I don't love. And if you knew... you would be better off not knowing what the drop rate is for those if you were hunting them. Because when you learn it, you're just like, I don't even want to bother trying that, to be honest. It sounds like it will take me my entire life. And that's not to say that no one owns them. Like, obviously, the people who put in the time and effort definitely can obtain them. It's just that spending a realistic amount of time on it just is not really possible. Especially for someone like me who would kind of prefer not to trade with people. So that's down to level 3, but we've got to find the waypoint here before we head down. And since we've run into very few Stickendals, I'm feeling okay about fully exploring this place. I would do it anyway. What's happening right now? Alright, I don't... here we go. I'm like, I don't understand anything that's happening. I think I want to go this way. Why don't we go top right first? And I'm not going to let these zombies gang up on my best friend. Not on my watch. Alright, I think I want to sell this stuff. Let's grab this combat shrine and let's get back to town. Alright, grab the magic items and let's keep going. I will say that despite how, Troll Nest, what? Despite how initially jarring this was, I am getting used to it. We're gonna have to go sell, like, the instant we find something, but I think we can keep going for now. Alright, who do we got here? Flame Maim? Goodbye. Alright. Magic Chainmail I don't think we have to care about, so let's keep going. Yep, this is a little scary, but I think we're gonna be okay. You know, one of the things I do in my free time, I've mentioned this before, but I am trying to become increasingly knowledgeable about this game, for a couple of reasons. The first and probably most exciting one is that there are going to be some new patches and balance changes coming out, which all sounds really cool to me, and like a great idea. But the other is just to kind of learn about the game for my own knowledge. So that when I say things, they're true. Ooh, a unique Volge, huh? Let's go ahead and get to town. And let's check this thing out. I want to know what this is. So it's the Steel Goad. Maybe before we read that, we should deal with the enemies in here. We'll get to that in a second. But to finish my thought, the other reason that I watch a lot of D2 videos and just learn about the game is because the amount to know is just bottomless, but my favorite one that I watched lately was just a sort of rundown of the best mercenaries in the game. And the joke in the video was that everyone already knows it's Act 2, like the Act 2 mercenary. is easily the best one in the game, primarily because he's the only one that comes with an aura. But one of the main points in the video that I found super relatable was that, like, the Act 2 mercenary is often just better than you, which is totally insane and absolutely true. For the majority of the game, our mercenary has been a better character than we are. Anyway, let's get to reading this unique. So, Steel Gold, 15 to 53 damage. 71% enhanced damage, 32 attack rating, 30% deadly strike, hit causes monster to flee 75%, and all res 5. That would be a very reasonable weapon for Ilzan if he wasn't holding insight. But one of the things I'm really hoping they address in some of the balance changes is just making some of the other mercenaries better. Their stated goal was that they just kind of want to buff things, they don't really want to nerf things, and I think that makes a lot of sense. Because the builds that are viable are actually not that numerous. Like, there's a reason that most people just play paladins and sorceresses. And I think it makes a lot of sense, instead of just making people's builds worse, just make more stuff viable. I think that's just more fun. Alright, let's get out of this wall of fire and kill these guys. Magic Death Mask. I will take the Rejuvenation Potion, and let's get organized here. Alright, let's get this curse off of us as well. Come on, there we go. Like, I actually need to fight here, so if prayer could go ahead and work, that would be great. But it sounds to me like they've listened to a lot of feedback from the player community. And while I suppose there are probably people out there that think the game is perfect and they should just leave it alone, I just cannot help but absolutely disagree. Like, there's a lot to like here. Ooh, an XP shrine? Let's go. There's a lot to like with the game in its current state. But I will admit that, as I've talked about rune words before and uniques and stuff, I really don't enjoy when there's just a default best thing. And when, like, 99% of people just use Act 2 mercenaries, you know, when 99% of people are just doing the same thing, in a game like this that has, you know, multiple skill trees and all kinds of tantalizing possibilities, things that sound fun to experiment with, and then you realize, oh, actually, like, the vast majority of them aren't viable, I feel like that represents an opportunity to improve the game. And more diversity is always a good thing in games where you can create your own builds like this. Wow. Why do I feel like I'm not hitting? Okay, there we go. That was weirdly difficult. I am not looking forward to having to put away that huge Volge unique. I have no space. A ring, I will take it. I will say that the sound levels on things are wildly different. Like, they're much, much louder. Which is perhaps why the ring sound is so burned into my brain. They just really have that sound effect cranked up. There's no way for you to not hear that.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I don't even need to pick that up. Let's just keep exploring. An L rune, I'll take it. That's a couple of runes today, which is pretty exciting. That's making me look forward to killing Mephisto quite a bit. I just have that suspicion that things are heating up a little bit RNG-wise. So right now I'm just kind of blindly rubbing my face on the walls and hoping that I can get through them. A couple of meteor casts there. That is kind of scary. Yeah, listen to that. That is so loud. Oh, and one more thing I should mention is that if you are enjoying this, if you like it on the old graphics, feel free to let me know. I don't love it, as perhaps you could tell by now. But if that's something you want to see, feel free to let me know in the comments, and I would be glad to do more episodes like this. Like, it is fun, and it's a nice change of pace, considering the fact that we've been kind of grinding the same axe and doing the same things over and over. I mean, obviously, hell is filled with new challenges, and there's a new tier of items. All of that stuff is great, but at the end of the day, it is still kind of doing the same things we've done before, so shaking that up is fun. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them in here. Getting tore up a little bit. Let's see if I can get past them. Yeah, the pedestal in the middle here, or this platform, is a little awkward. Take that full rejuvenation potion for sure. I guess I could take this dimensional blade with me. Why not?
I am overburdened.
So it looks like bottom right is the only way left to explore, so let's go ahead and get that done. And I think I kind of want to get the center part filled in before I go looking for the waypoint. And I will say we're getting XP at a pretty good clip in here. So I'm definitely very interested in clearing out every single floor. I'm not even sure what an Earth Spirit is, to be honest. I see. Druid-only stuff. You know, I have never rolled a Druid. Supposedly the Druid is going to be getting some buffs for a couple of his builds in the new patch, and I'm really looking forward to that. He could definitely use some love. And there's our waypoint, finally. The final waypoint of Act 3, and all that's left to do now is go kill Mephisto. Alright, and here's the way to level 3. Let's do it. Quest log reads, kill Mephisto, and I would love to, but we have a lot of his minions to deal with first. Yep, let's get all these Bloodlords dead. We really don't want them bothering us when we're trying to deal with the end boss here. Yep, more council members, but that wasn't so bad at all. I never really clearly heard his death sound before, and that was very funny to me. I don't think I even want any of this stuff, to be honest. Wind Shank the Sharp. Let's get him. There we go. No problems there, although it does not look like we're going to get to sneak in one more level up before we take on Mephisto. Ooh, a unique defender. Let's check that out. How do you even say that? Visceratwant? Visceratuant? Anyway, it's got 101 defense, 70% chance to block, +1 to sorceress skills, 30% faster block rate, 30% increased chance of blocking, 102% enhanced defense. An attacker takes damage of 10. Obviously a shield for a sorceress. Pretty cool looking. Not really going to work for us, though. Let's grab some healing potions. Let's get Holy Shield back up, although it's not going to matter that much for Mephisto. Made for Dragon Hand. Goodbye. Blood Grumbles over here. Really hard to tell if my hammers are hitting. Because they're so plain, they're really hard to spot where they're even headed. When things are getting crazy. Man, if I... Okay. I was a little worried I was going to aggro Mephisto just there, but we managed to not do that. I'm out of keys? Oh my god. It's my worst nightmare. Alright, let's go ahead and do the other side before we go too much further back in here. I just can't believe how loud those shrines are. Lion Voidbringer, let's get him. He was actually pretty tough. He took a number of hammers. Okay. Anything interesting? Not really. All right, let's get back to it. It is Mephisto time.
You're too late.
Feels like I'm hitting from here. Hard to tell, though, but he's not really damaging me at all. Easy enough. Boy, look at all this stuff.
I am overburdened. It's locked.
Alright, I really want to check out these light gauntlets.
The Lord of Hatred shall darken the world no longer.
That's right. Ooh, Mage Fist! Oh, that's a big deal. So +1 to fire skills, 20% FCR, 1 to 6 fire damage, 24% enhanced defense, +10 defense, and regenerate mana 25%. These are very, very good. I don't think we're going to use them, although we could bump our cast rate up to like 70%, which would be pretty nuts. We even have some other gear that could pile that up. Could be pretty cool. We're going to leave it for now, though. And did I grab his soul stone? I did. Now let's get some of this stuff sold. All right, we've cleaned up all the stuff here, and Act 3 is wrapped up. So let's go ahead and take the bridge to the portal right here and head to the Pandemonium Fortress. All right, we've done it. We completed Act 3, and we're here in Act 4 in actual hell, hanging out in the Pandemonium Fortress, and I cannot wait to take this act on, but that's going to have to wait until next time, because I'm all out of time for today. So as part of my 400th video, I just want to say thank you for 167 subscribers, 400 videos uploaded. It really, really means a lot to me, and I'm proud of how far this channel has come. So thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.